Hello students, welcome back to my channel and much demanded topic for today, a portion of polymer we shall be doing it, that is the free radical mechanism, which is the part of the addition chain growth polymerization. So before moving on to our concept today, please subscribe my channel if you have not done so that you continue watching my videos and update your knowledge. So without wasting much of our time, we shall move on to our topic of today, that is addition or the chain growth polymerization. And for that we shall be doing today is the free radical polymerization, where the free radical formation shall be taking place and leading to the final formation of the product. This free radical polymerization takes place in three steps. The first step is called as the chain initiation step, or we can say it as chain initiating step. Initiation step, and the second we called it as second step is the chain propagation step. And the third and the last step when we have to end up the chain reaction, that is the chain termination step. So this free radical polymerization takes place in three steps, that is the chain initiation step, chain propagation step, and chain termination step. Now we proceed on to these steps one by one. The very first step, which is the chain initiation step, here the homolytic fission takes place. And we all know whenever the homolytic fission takes place, that results in the formation of free radicals. So this chain initiation step is also called as free radical formation step, because in this particular step, free radicals will be formed. Now, how the free radicals will be formed? So, I'm taking an example of benzoyl peroxide. A benzoyl peroxide has a formula C6H5, C double bond O, single bond O, O, C double bond O, C6H5. When this benzoyl peroxide is subjected to high temperatures, from this particular region, the homolytic fission takes place. When the homolytic fission takes place, this bond will be breaking down and two free radicals will be formed. C6H5, COO. Now the free radical is here. And since there are two free radicals will be formed, so I write down it as 2C6H5. We can even write it down as 2C6H5COO, and this is the free radical which is formed. It is better you write down in this manner. It will be helpful for you. Now, how this particular reaction takes place more? Now, if this particular reaction, here again, this bond breaking takes place. Again, a homolytic fission takes place and a bond is broken down. There was a one free radical, one more free radical which is formed. So, it results in the formation of carbon dioxide. That also 2 moles of carbon dioxide plus 2 free radicals of the phenyl group will be formed. I hope I make it clear once again. This is the molecule of the benzoyl peroxide, and here the homolytic fission takes place, resulting in the formation of two free radicals of this particular ring. Now from this bond, again a homolytic fission takes place, resulting in the removal of two molecules of carbon dioxide and two molecules of the phenyl ring. So I have got one particular free radical. Sorry, two particular free radical which is of the same compound, and this is the phenyl group. Now we move on to the chain propagation step, because in the first step free radical has been formed. Now we move on to the chain propagation step. We had C6H5. This free radical we had. Now we treat it with alkene, and the simplest alkene which we take it as ethene. I name it as ethene, which is also known as ethylene. Now how the free radical again formation will be taking place? This is the double bond. This homolytic fission takes place again. If it takes place again, this bond will be broken down and one free radical will be coming on this carbon atom and one free radical will be coming on this carbon atom. This carbon and this carbon will be forming a bond, resulting C6H5 bond CH2 bond CH2, and this free radical comes here. I hope this is clear how the bond formation takes place between this phenyl ring and this carbon, because this bond which was broken, so one free radical has gone to this carbon atom, this free radical joins up to form a bond, and now one free radical on the top of this carbon atom. Now if we move on to again this C6H5 free radical compound reacts with ethene molecule, because it's a chain propagation step. Chain propagation step means that it's a polymer compound. This goes on to be on and on and on. Now again a homolytic fission will take place. This bond will be broken down, resulting in the free radical formation on this carbon and a free radical on this carbon. This carbon shall make up a bond. So what will be the compound form? C6H5 CH2 bond CH2. This carbon forms a bond with this carbon. So CH2 bond CH2, and this carbon gets a free radical. So now this particular compound will go in the chain termination reaction. So now we proceed on to the chain termination step. C6H5, which was our CH2, CH2, CH2 bond CH2 free radical. We react it with this compound again, which will be C6H5 CH2 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 bond CH2 and a free radical. Now very simple last formation is left. This free radical and this free radical will now form a bond. So I write up what has been formed. C6H5 CH2 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 CH2. Now this will form a free radical and this free radical will form a bond. So I'm joining up these two. These two will form a bond. So it becomes CH2 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 C6H5. So basically now no free radicals are left, and it is basically this particular ring, and this particular ring is the repeating unit. So if I have to write in a general manner, it will be C6H5. Since it's a polymer, so n repeating units will be of CH2, CH2. So I write down as n. CH2, 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 and again this is the main repeating unit, CH2, CH2, N and C6H5. In most of the books which you observe, the C6H5, instead of writing the C6H5, you can even write down as general alkyl group or aryl group, which I have used it as C6H5. I hope these three steps are clear to you, which is the very first is the chain initiation step in which the free radical formation takes place, then the chain propagation step where the free radical which has been formed reacts with ethene, and third is the chain initiation step. Third is the chain termination step where the free radical joins up together and leads to the formation of the final product. And last, this is the N chain, repeating chains. That is why we write down N. N means infinite number units of this particular group can be repeated again and again. Okay, that's all for today, students. Thank you for watching my video and have a happy